Hello there and welcome. I am going to be running through the community challenge for this week. I'm running it a bit early, so it's possible that I'm up before other people are because I think they usually start to populate on the weekends. But this is the challenge for week 11, I believe. Like, we've gotten way more of these than I expected. This will be Dante's Comedy, Highly Reactive, and Duality, so it's a pretty high scoring run, as you guys can see. And then Melting Remnant to Little Fade, which is going to trigger with both of these really nicely, and then the Awoken Root Seeds as well. Covenant rank 13 just to balance it out a little bit. I'm recording this one early because I'm going to be headed home for Thanksgiving. I know that it's a week late, but that's okay. My family had a bit of a health scare over the time, and so we didn't really want to get everybody together, and then now we kind of feel like a smaller Thanksgiving, you know, our household is kind of what we're going to do. So yeah, so this weekend I'm not going to be recording. Things are going to be a little bit different, but that's okay. We will jump into this nonetheless, and I will upload this. I'll prime it up for Saturday, but the list, or the list of people, might be slightly different. I think that Iron Drop Gauge is so good. I don't think that it works in this deck, just because we don't have anything yet, and we will. Like, the only two cards we could get are Dripfall and Restoring Retreat. Dripfall is a unrare, I think it's uncommon card, so we might be able to grab that. Maybe more options to grab that, but the draw is going to be solid for this deck, especially because we're going to be playing a lot of cards that are relatively low cost, and the Root Seeds are going to let us draw quite a bit, so maybe we'll draw our zero cost cards. I'm not entirely certain just yet. I love Little Fade's Burnout Tree. I like her Spike's Permanent Tree more, though, to be honest. It's this +1 cost that throws this Eternal Flame off for me. But not having any Burnout units really changes the way that I feel about this. I guess we could give the +5/+5 to Dante, and that would be pretty strong, because then her whole job would be to basically just buff Dante as long as possible, to keep him in the game. So I think, yeah, it could work. And we need to be taking these. Spikes 3 will not kill Dante if we can give Little Fade enough of a buffer. Or if we can use Little Fade to give Dante enough of a buffer, and then maybe kill the units with, like, glimmers and whatnot. It might actually be kind of close, now that I think about it. We'll take it, but I don't think we should put Dante on the bottom floor. I think because we're going to have to be concerned with... Yeah, so for example, if I don't have a Glimmer, then Dante just dies. Like, boom, boom, boom. Because he does... How many multi-strikes? He has 8 multi-strikes. So, because he has so many multi-strike, we're just not going to be able to, like, throw him out there. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, he has a lot of multi-strike. Because he has 4, and then his... Oh, Highly Reactive or Duality makes him have twice as many as normal. That's insane. Okay, so he's actually, like, just a monster. The problem, though, is that I'm not going to be able to play him down here. So I think what I need to do is play him in a position where he'll still kill the boss fairly early. I think we go here, and then we'll put Little Fade here, and then maybe a buffer, and then we'll just play this. So he will be getting Burnout, and we will be able to bring him back. It's really just the damage that he takes that I'm worried about. This is an easy play, I think. We'll just let it go. Dante's Candle. Can I kill you with this, or do we have the Daze on? Friendly units on the top floor enter with Dazed at Covenant rank 10, so I'm actually not going to be able to kill you no matter what I do, so I might as well... you will instantly die. Might as well buff you a little bit. It's been a second since I played Monster Train. I've been focused on a couple of other games, a couple of other things like Per Aspera, a really cool city builder that came out this week. I've been looking forward to Per Aspera for such a long time that for it to come out this week, just beyond excited. Oh, it hit on the boss. It didn't hit on one of these two guys. Beyond excited for Per Aspera. So, you know, if I have been gushing over that this week, that's taken over a little bit of my recording time per usual. We'll get the Steward out of the deck. The good thing about it, though, is that it's such a fun game. It's such a relaxing way to play that I honestly have been able to record relatively late into the night with it, whereas I feel like a lot of the other games that I play, I can't really do that. Draft should be really good with our Little Fade setup. I'm gonna take you. And because it's so calming, I feel like I can play a lot of them without my mind just like bursting open, the same way that happens if I play too much Slasher's Keep or if I play too much. Ooh, regen plus 10, huh? That's really good. Like that's an insane amount of regen. It's basically a free double stack. I'll take that. But Slasher's Keep and Monster Train, if you play too much of it, especially if you lose a few runs, like it just grinds you down a little bit. It's being in the Slasher's Keep mines today. I played 2 runs, one really good, one not so good, and that second one is going to, I think they're both going to hit YouTube probably the same day that this one does, this video here does. I would prefer in this run to have a tank in front of Dante. And so I think Awoken might be the play here. Merchant of Steel to give him more health as well. Which Seraph we play in? Seraph the Temperate. So the sap is going to be annoying because that means Dante is going to spawn in just really, really weak compared to what he normally would be. Husk Hermit for sweep will be pretty nice as well, actually. Yeah. And since Dante doesn't have any scaling abilities, I don't mind if the tank in front of him just kills everything. Like, I don't mind that the setup is this way. Oh, I don't want a big tank because Dante needs Little Fade in front of him. So that's 1, 2, 3 Dante or Little Fade, and I'm probably gonna dupe him at some point. Maybe Husk Hermit should go below, or I should just multi-strike these guys. Oh, it gives multi-strike 2. That's insane. Let's get a draft nice and big. That'll give us one more potential place for it'll give us one more potential place for like the upgrades to hit, because Little Fade's upgrades hit everybody in the row. So if they're only hitting on Dante, you don't get as much value as if you have like 4 drafts behind her. So I think this is a good play, and the burnout will keep him around long enough to get the chain rolling. So I'm content with that. I might want to purge a stew right off the bat though. Yeah, I'm good with that. But yeah, so the Slasher's Keep run will be hitting YouTube, and it's an interesting one. I don't want to give anything on that though. Aggressive Amulet and unit draft. I don't need the unit draft, but I want the scores. So I'm content with the +4. We should be able to knock them out anyway. We should be able to kill kill like the dangerous units with our glimmers, and then tank a few hits with Little Fade, or at least tank itself. So like if I play you down, you're not gonna die, right? Because Little Fade will take the 6 hit, and then the Husk Hermit will take whatever else. Or do I just let Dante take the 9 hit? And then he'll heal up 5. Honestly, yeah, we can reform him if we need to. So this is fine. I know you're gonna die. This is fine. You will heal 1 because of Little Fade's little like +5 dealio, and then the 9 damage from him. So Dante's gonna have some rough times, but we should be able to escape. Oh, I wish I would have started with this. Honestly, yeah, if it kills Little Fade. Alright, didn't kill Little Fade. Alright, that was a gamble I was willing to take. Unfortunately, did not play out well. So I can't play Giraffe now either, because he will just die. I'm just gonna play Giraffe, and then I'm gonna give him some damage. I didn't get anything good. Okay, I really just want a reform card. Can we just get one reform? Thank you. We'll play it down here so we don't awaken the boy, or awaken his powers. Little Fade? Draft, we'll take it. I need to kill him. Unfortunately, if I play these guys up here, they'll be dazed. So these 2 enemies are just beyond me. There's like literally nothing I can do to them. So I guess we're not going to get the kill until the 2nd floor, and we're going to lose a little bit of pyre damage, all of which sucks. Just not what I want. You actually do way more damage than Dante does right now. I'm going to do this to clear him out, and then just take the 3 damage. So that was like a negative play. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the gamble there. That was the wrong move, apparently. Little Fade, I could throw you there, but you're not gonna kill anybody, so I might as well put you here. You're not gonna save Dante either. Oh no. Well, no. How about this? You're gonna die immediately. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I'm not in it. I'm not with it. At least we have all these permanent molds. We should be able to bring Dante back. Dante. Oh, I added the steward to the pool, which was a terrible decision. Terrible decision. At least Dante's good enough to just carry this run on his own. You know, it's sometimes you get saved by the Dante. I can't play him. I don't want to play him. I don't deserve to play that train steward. I lost a bunch of points on this for not intentionally, but on my own failures. I would take another draft. I think that's maybe the only thing that I would throw into the unit pile right now. Pardon me while I plunge my coffee. I've resorted to making coffee while I stream now to save on time. How look at that. No, actually, I just forgot. Giraffe or Entombed or Hollow Drippings. Drippings might be a good backup plan. Like if we run into a scenario where someone's going to run out of burnout. I guess we do have Wicklash though. Wicklash kind of has the same effect. And then Drippings is a consume card as well. I'll take Drippings. I think that might be better. And then this is, honestly, I don't want any of these. Maybe this Sting? Not really. Not really. This isn't a Sting kind of deck, I don't think. Like we're doing kind of okay with what we have. Paraffin Thug might be okay. The thing is he doesn't have any like multi-strike or anything abusable like every other unit we have. His triggered effect I don't even think that the Slay would go twice. So yeah, no, this isn't really. None of these really seem particularly. Oh, it would. It's a purple effect. It's a Slay. So we would actually gain a lot of money from upgrading this guy. So I might just keep him in the deck. We'll throw him around. Maybe he can go on the top floor and just kind of like save us from any unit that squeaks by. That could be a viable option for him. I'm gonna go this way. Look for the caverns. If you missed it, on Thursday, the devs did a community stream and showed off a bunch of new cards as a part of the new DLC that's going to be coming out for Monster Train. So there's a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipelines for Monster Train, which is incredibly exciting because I feel like this game, one more clan could do it so much good. Like just a tiny little bit of DLC is awesome. Just drip feed me the content. I'm all aboard. Why do I only have 3,000 points? I don't know what I want here. Would damage shield go twice? Double stacks of all stats effects. So would it apply 2 times damage shield and then that would go 2 times? Because if so, I think that might be a good idea. That could just make our Dante pretty ridiculous. I think the shield is actually thy shield is the play on this one. All right, coffee has been plunged. The AeroPress has been emptied, and now I'm ready to go. Upgrade 25, that's what I was looking for with Dante. Honestly, I would rather give him plus 35 than give him like a large stone because I really want to duplicate him at some point in this fight. Yeah, that's fine. We don't really need that. Actually, that might be the best way to do this. It's like a pseudo large stone, just without the capacity upgrade. So I'll take that. And he's not insanely strong, but he is. Oh, paraffin and hold on. Paraffin Enforcer. I've been pronouncing that wrong apparently for like 40 something videos now. Paraffin is a type of wax that is used in royal seals. Little Fade, Dante, if I throw you down low, you're gonna die. The good news is I probably can get away with it this time. Or is it better to try to swat Talos on the middle floor? It may be better to try to swat Talos. You will die if I throw you there. I don't want to actually kill these stewards because then they end up in the reform pile. So let's put Dante here. Let's put you there. I will try to get Dante as sapped up and ready to go as possible. Or not sapped up, stacked up and ready to go. If I throw you there, Paraffin Thug, the problem is that you take up an opportunity slot where I can either be throwing giraffes or Paraffin Enforcers. So I have a lot of really good cards. I might have taken too many units. I definitely shouldn't have taken the Husk Hermit in retrospect. You and you don't really work well together because Oh, this isn't going to do anything. Neither of them are burned down. That completely doesn't matter. But the thing about the Thug is that I don't really think that he goes best on the Little Fade floor. I think that the Enforcer does go well on the Little Fade floor, especially because that Rage is going to be applied to Dante. So there's just like some ridiculous numbers we can get on Dante with this guy. Is that better than the draft? I think so. So I think we want to ignore all three of these units in favor of... Oh, I didn't get it. I really, really wanted... my my Glimmer there. But that's okay. What we can do here is either save Dante 18 damage or throw the Husk Hermit down, and we'll take 7, 14, 28 dead damage. Like, he will die, but then we will get a direct like line of attack. It might just be best to let Lil Fade die, honestly, because then she'll buff him up quite a bit. Yeah, no, I think we do that, and then we'll throw the Husk Hermit down low to sweep, and that will allow Dante and everyone else just to try to swat Talos. I'm not even going to play the Purge card. I don't have any interest in... Oh, you dazed him because of your special. Ah, look at me with your special eyes. All right, that's an easy kill. We're going to save ourselves quite a bit of damage there. You're burned out 7, which means you're not going to die anytime soon. This is a good play, and then honestly, this is a good play just to kind of get things rolling. Are you going to kill anybody? You'll kill one unit. We'll take it. We'll take it. The daze is unfortunate, so I kind of forget that Talos has this daze mechanic. You are not going to be stopped. There's absolutely nothing I can do about you. Getting back Little Fade, though, would be really nice. That's unfortunate. Can I... How are you going to die? What if I save you with the Steward? You're not going to be saved, huh? I just need to, like, let you attack one time. So if I throw Lil Fade here, you will die very quickly. But you will give 5 health to both of these guys, which I think will actually let everyone else stay alive long enough for him to attack everybody. It did, which is perfect. This floor is just kind of helpless. There's nothing I can do here. So I might as well give you extra damage. And then I drew a candle anyway. I was hoping I could just play the candle, but I drew it anyway. Okay, so that draft is doing incredibly well by itself. This is what I'm looking for. I just need Dante to get the SWAT. It looks like we're going to get it. We'll play Dante's candle to make sure that we don't take any unnecessary pyre damage. And then we'll throw a little Fade in there. How about that? All right, so that's perfect. We got the SWAT. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's the first time I've swatted Talos. I just got an achievement. Talos. Endless to a unit would essentially guarantee that I get the Extinguish trigger. So I think Endless on Little Fade would be ideal. That could be perfect, because then we wouldn't have to like really worry about hitting the Reform on you. So I really, really like that card. Everything else is honestly as strong as you could be in a normal run. This is not the run for that. Dante kind of takes your place. So I think Capacity is a good upgrade as well, because we're going to be able to fit in more goons behind Little Fade. I'm already not going to hit the high score because I took damage on that one floor. Like, this could be an almost perfect run. Oh, you know we have to do it. You know we have to dupe the Dante. I don't even think that this is an option. We have to dupe Dante. You're so ridiculously strong. 8 multi-strike. It's absurd. Yeah, I don't need either of you. Nope. No thank you. I will take my 10 gold. I really wish this gave more health. Health is going to be the downside to this deck, because Dante doesn't have enough to really keep himself going. Little Icarus is much fun, as I thought that highly reactive Little Icarus thing was going to go. I actually think the Firelight Burnout is a stronger setup just because of Dante. So that's really unfortunate, because that's the build that I wanted to do with this custom challenge, but I think we're already on the Extinguish deck, which is fine. I still enjoy that as well. Mark of Invasion, I don't think I have the cards to be able to kill these guys, but I have to take it, right? I think I have to take it. So we'll get Little Fade. I think the question is whether Dante is the unit that we draw first. That's what's going to change like how well we attack this situation. We drew both Dantes first, so that was also an option. This has the potential to just be absurd, right? This, like, everyone's dead already. You could go here to clear him out, or honestly, no, you'll be dazed. Go here and clear out these guys for me, and then we'll just give you some attack. So we are gonna lose like six fire health because of the top floor. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, boom. And we lost a little fade as well. How about one of those, huh? Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good to get it. I can't apply endless to little fade because little fade doesn't exist. That's painful. It's very painful. Giving you purge is a good idea. Honestly, Husk Hermit is not worth the play anymore because I didn't really think about the fact. I'll throw you up there. I didn't really think about the fact that we don't want big, thick units taking up the space of the consume pile. So whenever we get them back, whenever we get the reform pile back, that's one card we do not want. Okay, we'll fade. That's perfect. We'll be able to do this. Be able to do this. That's going to be an amazing combo. You're just going to make Dante out of his mind. And then honestly, this is an instant win. Like from here on out, once these two are on the same floor, it's over. The game or the run is just kind of like auto win. I didn't really think about how ridiculously good we were. Essentially, just make sure we play the candles from here on out. We might as well get everybody burnout. Might as well heal you guys. Boom, insta-death. Sure, we'll make you endless. Now we got to do it. The cards hit on the last play. Remove all burnout and debuff effects? That could be good. I think Memories of the Melted is going to be a lot better for us because we're going to be able just to use this card to exchange for like 4 to 5 Ember. I don't particularly need any of these. The draw is not how this deck thrives. This deck honestly thrives on just getting the perfect setup, and I don't think that Invigorating Solution is going to help me do that. Yeah, so I don't think this is the play. Ingraft is kind of the same way. It helps you play every card in your hand, but if you have like, if you don't need to just play cards, you actually need to play like units or get units out. I don't think Ingraft is the card for you. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about the style of play. Merchant of Steel doesn't really help us. We've already pretty much maxed out a lot of our units, so I'm gonna get the Pyre health and toss 2 stews. Honestly, I might toss this guy instead. Yeah, I don't think he's doing it for me. Merchant of Magic. Upgrade a spell. Move consume. Cost +1. Remnant Pact would work. Thy Holiest Shield could work as well. That could work very well. Hold on. Make it cost even less. Now it's just a basically massive damage heal because it's gonna give like 4 times damage heal with the amount of, I need you to be better, with the amount of, what am I looking for? Double status effects that we're gonna be able to add to that. It's gonna make that shield much better. Multi-strike is kind of spooky, which is actually, it's a good thing that we just got that damage shield upgrade. It's not gonna counter it exactly. Oh, these guys enter with stealth, huh? You're still gonna kill Little Fade, which is still gonna buff these two. So like, even though we're not gonna get the kill, we are going to be able to prevent, I was gonna say prevent the death of Dante, but that's not true at all. So we might as well put the Thug all the way up at the top. He'll claim them at the end of their like run up, or he'll claim one of them at the end of their run. Or he'll just get dazed. Oh, they're dazed too, because whenever you put them up there. Okay, I had not even considered that that would be the case. Dante and Primimal. I need Little Fade. Like, drastically need Little Fade. Yeah, so you go there. You will take 24 damage. Ooh, that's bad. I might Glimmer, actually, to wipe these guys. I'll give you that, but, like, the 24 damage you're going to be taking is a little rough. And I also don't have the stuff for Glimmer. Hadn't really considered that. I don't think that I want to play you up there because the Daze 2 means I won't be killing these guys anyway. So I guess what I really need is to draw my Glimmer next turn. And I can't guarantee that that's going to happen. I also need to bring you back from the dead. Ooh, that's not going to be good. Oh, that's not going to be good. Not at all. That's a lot of damage. That's way too much damage. What is that? 24, 24, 24? Oh, it's going to be close. I'm almost going to die from these guys. If we could perhaps play Little Fade here. I don't really care if you guys die right now. You're only going to tank his attacks and nothing will change. Oh no. We might lose this run. I might lose this run because I didn't glimmer these guys. I can tank one hit with him. Honestly, I just need to hope that the next card I play gives me a glimmer. And it didn't. So this is very unfortunate. I think I'm gonna lose. Oh no. I knew the math would be close, but I don't know how I'm supposed to kill these guys next turn. That's a good death, I guess. Primitive Mold 5. The problem now is I also have all of my... Oh my god, these guys are monsters because of all the multi-strike and all of the duality. I should not have taken Seal of Aggression. I was not ready for this. Even my 125 and 9 Dante was way overconfident by playing him on the bottom floor. This is a terrible idea. I'm not going to be able to heal you. I'm not going to be able to play you. I guess my hope is that I draw a third card, but it was a Dante's Candle. So, there's that. All right, I think we're losing this run. Oh, no. Glimmer, save me, Glimmer. We might be able to pull it out because if we can get the boss to show up. Hold this thought. 3 damage means I'm like dead, right? It doesn't matter. We'll take the 3 damage because if any of them make it up there, we're dead. So like, I don't really care if I take the 3 damage. So I'm gonna apply 4 damage shield to you. That should keep you alive. I didn't even check. Oh my god. I have never lost like that. I just got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that was a short run. So I think let me fire it up again. I want to run this again. And yeah, I know I'm doing this to keep the runtime long, so that whenever you see the timing on the video, you're not gonna realize. Oh, that was so rough. So we know that there's a way to beat this. I think the Firelight is still the play. I think that basically everything I did is still the play. We know that we're not going to get the Dripfall, or at least we're not going to be able to select from the Dripfall cards. I think picking up a couple of cards was a bad idea, and then also not eating Train Stewards like as early as possible. I mean, I know everyone's going to die here, right? That's kind of part of it. I'll let you die first, though. Oh, I shouldn't have put him in the pool. That's right. That's right. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. Give me back one of them. We'll play Dante's, and then like Glimmer for the most damage. And we got a Steward anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Haha. Yeah. How about that? How's that for haha? I can't play Root Seeds to get the 3rd card. I don't have any units. I should have played it on one of those guys before I ended my turn. In hindsight. There we go. Look at the RNG's better on that one. How about that? Of course it's a Stew. Of course it's Little Fade. Alright, Stew, carry me to the end here. You're both dead. But at least you're both dead with 25 damage on you. Glimmer. Give me Dante and Little Fade. Perfect. These two by themselves will get the kill, which is all I need. I just need to make it past. So I think a lot of things went wrong in the first set. I probably would like a molded instead of a draft, especially because, cough cough, we know we're going to get a draft later. Wicklash we already have too many of, or not too many of, but enough of. I think molded this time around. And then we definitely need the Glimmer. The glimmer is a good idea. I think having more of those. Oh, wait, we already have 2 glimmers. Yeah, that's fine. We already have 2. Let's go this way. Let's see what this is. It's not that much different, but we got the Paraffin Enforcer right off the bat now instead of like way later on. So that's maybe gonna be nice. Making this free would be a good idea so that we can play it like to get ourselves out of trouble. I also think it's incredibly important to start purging stews. So I'm gonna play this the way that I feel like I should have. I know it's a bit resinous. I know it's a bit sweaty to like give it another shot. One of these being consumed doesn't bother me, and then we'll head out. This is the way I should have played it, hopefully. I'm still gonna take that challenge. I'm just gonna set up on the top floor instead. Maybe. Like, I'm gonna be sacrificing a few points to get there, but I think it might be for the best. Yeah, you guys will survive. All of you will survive. This is fantastic. Here, go ahead. Take a hit for me. Take the. Yeah, there you go. He likes being the tanky boy because, well, not really. I guess just Dante just doesn't have any health yet. So I would like to reform. Oh, I could have primitive molded. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I know. He's left me. The little loot gremlin, little loot goblin. That's okay. The problem with this setup is because I'm reforming you and every status effect has 2 times, Lilfate's not getting the 1 burnout that would normally like work so well with this combo. So because of that, you can't rely on her to die on her own. You have to like, you basically have to force the burnout or force the reform. So it's a little bit different of a dynamic just in the way that it plays. I think that's where we pick up the draft. I think we ignore all of these cards, potentially getting Sting. Potentially ignoring all of these cards. I think that's a better play. I don't want any of you. I don't want any of you. I know what I did. I took the challenge for the points, not for the units. Now we need to upgrade to Merchant of Steel. I don't really care what's in there. I don't know what's in there anyway. I didn't see that the first time around. So I'd like to make you as big as possible, give you a little bit of that. Like your damage is gonna get increased so much. The only reason I'm really doing that to start is just to give you basically the first level. So that way I can kill units on the first floor if I draw you immediately. Because otherwise, I still think that the shield's the best play here. Otherwise you are going to spawn in with sap on you in a way that you're not going to have any damage on the Talos floor or on the even on the Seraph floor. So I think giving him the tiniest little damage boost just to start with using the large stone or the damage stone or whatever it may be, I think that's the best play. This one I am cheating a little bit because I already know that this is the best. This setup right here is really good. I need to not take any damage if I want to get the most damage as possible out of this situation. Everyone's gonna die. All the correct units are gonna die as well, which, I mean, that sounds great. Crushing Demise wouldn't be terrible, but if we kill Dante, then I'd feel really bad. Like we could kill a unit and bring him back, actually. How about that? Boom. All right. Who we got? Oh, it's Paraffin Enforcer. Who would have guessed? Guess who's back? Shady's back. And 100 damage on Talos right off the bat, because we are just like ridiculously strong. So even though it looks like, I'm playing through this again, or well, I am. Even though I'm playing through this again in a way that feels a bit hokey, this deck is, or like this setup is really fun. Like I enjoy this build, this deck. This is definitely a community challenge that like meshes well together because everything's so good. It honestly could maybe be a higher Covenant level. If I'm being honest, do one of those. Do one of those. Nothing to improve. I don't want my stewards to die because I don't want them to go into the consume pile, the reform pile, and then this should be it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. No, I don't want to play that because if I get a Dante's Candle, I can't believe I died that way. Of all the ways I've died in Monster Train, of all the misplays I've done, I still think Remnant Pact on What's Her Face is really good. A little fade. If we can get 2 of these, we can start making like super floors with double Dante. Double Dante extravaganza. Speaking of which, here's the double Dante coming in hot. Pick up our 10 gold. Monster Train rolls up to the station. Vine boy gets out. He's like, oh, welcome to the team. And then the doors close on the train right in his face. Right in his face. The 15 plus damage on Dante is just so much overkill. All right, I'm still gonna take this. The damage that the damage that Dante will be able to put out with that plus 15 like reform bonus is just absurd. No champion should have that much power. Boop. How about that? We'll give you, oh no, we'll give you paraffin right off the bat. Paraffin. Now I should have played Glimmer. I could have done it. Oops, all dead. Still nothing, huh? 1, 2. Give me 3 cards. 3 cards. It's a root seed. 3 Nissan Pulsars. That's a deep cut. Has anyone been watching Auntie Donna's House of Fun? Auntie Donna's House of Fun, comedy sketch group. Auntie Donna. So I think I've brought them up before because I've definitely referenced them on this channel. But they got a new Netflix series that I have just been binging. If you like, I don't really know how to explain their humor because it's nothing that like I'm used to. Just kill you, sure, why not? If you like just goofy, like out of nowhere sketch humor, like the things that they bring up are just completely out of left field. It's kind of like the LOL so random humor, but in a little bit more of an adult, way. Auntie Donna's House of Fun is fantastic, and they've had a YouTube channel forever, and I've been watching them for years. They're an Australian comedy sketch group. Memories of the melted. Gain 1 energy for each friendly unit death this battle. I don't actually think it's worth it this time. I think this time around it's not here. I actually don't think these are worth it as well. I'm gonna keep the deck really just to units. I just want to make sure that I can get my units out as quickly as possible because we have, like, if it doesn't support a unit, I don't need it. I literally have strong enough units. Yeah, there lies FP. RIP. I will toss. Let's toss. Get out of my deck, you sewards. Upgrade to cost -1 could be good for a lot of different things. Oh, that's right, I was trying to do this. I think this is still a good combo. It's still a good way to attack that. Magic power and consume. Can't do that anyway. Purge, not worried about it. I'll keep the cash. I'll see what my score is at the end. I still don't think that even me running it like almost perfectly. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I think it's worth it, and here's why. All right, that's why. No, I think it's worth it because we can set up on the top floor, and we can try to make this work. So they're all gonna get days too, right? We know that. We know this. The 3 of you together deal like 60 something damage. Between all of my tank, I don't have the ability to withstand that. So hopefully we can chip them off a little bit whenever they get to like here. I guess not having any damage cards is really what's hurting me in this situation. I'd rather have you because you have slightly more health. Oh, well, look at that, we got a Glimmer. Wouldn't that have been nice last time? I guess that's the kind of thing that gets to happen whenever you're just gonna get to run away, aren't you? Because everybody's dazed. That's the kind of thing that gets to happen whenever you make your deck a lot thinner. So yeah, that's nice. I'll give you the damage shield. Oh yeah, and like 1 energy gives 4 damage shield, which is insane. No. I almost did it. It would be much better to play that the way that I did. Give you the root seed. Yeah, root seed. Okay. And now they're all dead. Like there's no way that they can chew through the damage shielded Dante the Deceptive. My boy is. I see you hiding. I see you hiding in there. I still think it's worth it though. No, never mind. I don't need to take the damage. We'll be okay. I'm not gonna play a card. I'm choosing not to play a card so that I get Dante's next turn, and then hopefully we can play a little fade here. We won't die. It's gonna be close, but we won't die. and then we'll play Dante's. Would it make any sense for you to go there? No, you just get wiped immediately, wouldn't you? It could make some sense for you to go there, actually. No, do I want you to die though? And then I can put you down here, and then maybe we can have some sort of like... Wow, I almost kind of wish I had 2 units dying so I could put them down here. If I was smart enough to kind of like engineer the way that every single unit there dies, and then I could reform them down low. Oh, I might be able to. I might be able to make this work. Like, get the kill with everything I have left over. Because you're huge. Like, you will be massive. If I can just kill those 2 guys in the back, 120 damage? Still not big enough. How about this? 150, huh? I'm actually surprised that 150 is it. Maybe I should have had Paraffin in the back? No, because it'll be death. Death. Okay, that's why. You're just gonna chew through enemies. You have just like such a ridiculous number of multi-strike with the enemy. Oh no, maybe you're just duplicated, double stacked multi-strike. I want the Dante. Even though he only has 2 burnout, he should just get the kill in like 1 hit. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Get in there, I guess. Everybody get in the picture. Wow, I've died in 2 just like ridiculous ways today. Slasher's Keep was not much better. I had a really bad Slasher's Keep. Death. 25. Draft, Memento Mori. We kind of need damage for spells. Kind of. I'll take Preserve Thorns just because that card's so good. It's also good. It's a good way to get plus draw as well, because it's like it doesn't stick around in your deck. I guess it actually does stick around in your deck, but you know, if I say it, then it's true, right? Deck's pretty thin. We could always drop the amount of Rusees we have. Maybe the amount of molds as well, since we have like 5 molded cards. Get some of the bottled stuff. I'll take straight from the Radler. Give me the good stuff. Straight from the still. I want some of Rector Flicker's liquor, like I was saying right here. Lifestone Casing, spells get an extra upgrade slot or extra per spikes. That's kind of iffy. Rector Flicker's Liquor is just such an overpowered card that I'm gonna keep my extra cash. Why did I just do this again? I'm gonna keep my cash just to use as points, because I don't think I think this deck right now as it stands could kill Seraph. I'm pretty sure we could swat Seraph. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is the backliner damage, and I think Seraph the Temperate drops Shade Wings, which means we need more glimmers, or maybe like a holdover glimmer or something. We just don't have that yet, so I'm fairly confident. I also think we should probably try to swap Fell, which means you need to go there. Flicker's Liquor made you free, which made you free, which makes you free. I love it. Might as well play you, huh? You're just gonna chew through everything here. You're just a monster. 9 to the Pyre, why not? I mean, it's like most of the max value anyway. Yeah, Dante's a monster. Dante's a beast. 91 damage already. Might as well play these. Glimmer to get the kill. Glimmer to get the kill and heal this boy. I'm okay with it. And then go to the middle floor next turn. I dare you. I dare you to go to the middle floor. 137? Really? That's it? That actually feels surprisingly light. Do I need to play a unit? I do. And I don't have any units to actually play. Are you going to be okay? You'll be fine. So, Root Seed, Penance. I might as well just play this. Yeah, I didn't draw anything. That actually surprises me by how light that seemed to have been, the damage. I guess because Dante's by himself, he just doesn't have quite the same amount of staying power. And also, this Enforcer hasn't been getting any kills. If I could let you be the one that does the kill, which will be... Yeah, that's exactly what will happen, because you'll kill Fade, and then he will get the kill. Perfect. So I'm going to make you endless. I want you back. Dante's Candle, so we don't take any damage, and then 4 times damage shield, so that you're just a monster. I kind of want units to go up to the second floor, so that they can get Rage on Dante. If we don't have Rage on Dante, we'll have kind of a slow start. 110 damage? Oh, it's 10 damage. That's why. No one's died. No one has died. That's good. We don't want to put him in front of Paraffin, because we want Paraffin to get kill or to get rage and put rage on everybody else. This is free now. This is basically free now. And then 10 damage to you. Why not? Boom, 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 boom. Everybody goes up here. Stick to the middle. And then I think we can we can kill Fel. Yep. All right. Looks good. Looks good, boys. Wrap it up. Call it a day. And we will see you in the next circle of hell. Fel, you don't scare me anymore. This is always a good pick. I don't think there's ever any reason not to pick Awoken's Rail Spike if you absolutely don't need cards. Maybe, I don't think there's any reason not to pick it. Now we can add 2 Dantes to this floor, which is awesome. So we could just have 1 super floor. Being able to swat is like, it has to be the reason everybody's scores were so high. That has to be it. Because I feel like otherwise the scores are, yeah, no, they had to have been the swatting. Urzel's Horde, forgotten. If I could duplicate anything, what would I pick? Probably would be Dante. If I could have anything, it'd be more Dante. To be honest, a holdover Glimmer would do me a lot of good. A holdover slightly damaged up Glimmer would be like the best card I could get right now. Because we're going to run into a problem where the Shade Wings are just going to melt through Dante. And they're going to have a lot of multi-strike as well. So, yes, I need to go to this Merchant of Magic, which is a interesting concept. So I want to go here, I think, and I want to take... Oh, sure, that'll be great. That'll help deal with those Shade Wings as well. Maybe the ones that I don't get. You're fine. You're an upgrade. Of all the things you are, that's an upgrade is certainly one of them. Purge nothing. I'm content with this. If I could give the tiniest amount of spikes to Little Fade, we'd be in a good place. What do I want here? What do I want here? No, I don't want to have the extinguish cost go up. So actually, I have a thought. Spikes 4 on you is actually kind of good. Because, well, first off, it spikes 8. That's going to clear out any backliner that tries to damage him. So Shade Wings are all going to die on their first hit instead of on their, like, 12th hit or whatever it is. Yeah, because they have multi-strike, just like a ridiculous amount of multi-strike. Spikes 5 I'm content with. So the amount of spikes that I put on Paraffin is basically just enough, I think, to kill them, right? So he has 8 spikes. One of their hits is going to die. So they'll always kill Fade, but they won't always chew through to the Dantes until this guy's dead, obviously. So Little Fade, you always go first. That makes Dante free. That makes Dante's Candle free. Dante, I still have to pay for you, unfortunately. Just get in there if you could. And then Enforcer, your spikes are going to drop this Shade Wing. That's awesome. The fact that it worked precisely, like it feels good whenever you notice those sorts of things. Yeah, my Glimmer's not yet strong enough. I can't handle it. My Glimmer is not yet strong enough, Traveler, to kill anything, to be honest. I'll just play this. We'll play this. And then I'll give it 3. I'll give it 3 damage. Why not? We'll just get that card out of the deck. Mostly I just want to play it. I haven't really gotten to use that card very much. That's unfortunate. We're probably gonna lose our Enforcer. Yeah, I think today is the day we lose the Enforcer. We did it. It's free. Good job. This will just kill you. And then we're good. Oh, we didn't lose him because he's still got a little bit of health. He's holding on. The unfortunate part is we don't have a reform. So maybe I could draw the primitive mold if I can play 3 cards. So if I do this, and then I go Sting, I killed him. If I go Sting, that did some damage to him. And then we got Crushing Demise, which does not do what I need it to do. So maybe, just maybe, we go with this. We make you endless. You are going to chew through Dante as well. So I'm kind of thinking, boom. And it killed him. Perfect. I'll take that. I'll take that fight because we're going to be able to reform at least 1, now 2 next turn, which is ideal. If we get Little Fade, that'd be great. Little Fade, thank you. It feels good to get the cards you need. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, It's a good feeling. Root Seeds, Dante's is free. We will Sting. Glimmer's kind of worthless right now. And then honestly, give... How are you dying? Oh, spikes. Yeah, you don't have enough health, actually. You're not going to work out. And the Endless is kind of unfortunate. I probably shouldn't have done that to you. You have 200 damage? Oh, the multi-strike works twice. Or the extinguish buff works twice. That is absurd. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. I also just now realized that Dante is intrinsic, which I guess is a buff that I never really have seen before. But it's kind of like a Slay the Spire thing, really, where you are going to guarantee that that card is within my hand this turn, which is kind of cool because I didn't know that that was even a Monster Train buff, to be honest with you. Yeah, we got the second Dante. That's okay. We'll just throw it up there. You'll catch anybody that doesn't make it through. Something tells me that we don't really need to worry about that, though. How about that? So intrinsic is not a Monster Train like modifier. I don't think there's anywhere else in the game that shows up. Right? There's the Mortal Entrapment. Oh no, I was looking for Dripfall, not Mortal Entrapment. I don't really need you though. Votivary I don't really need either. I'll take Subsuming Blade though for the backliners. 5 damage is fine. That's like enough. I know that it's super late in the game to get that card, but I really only need the 5 damage. And then if it gets a few more on it, then we can just start using it on tanks and whatnot. So I'm content with that. Rude 2 to an enemy unit. You might actually fit. You might actually fit in this deck, because if we can maybe keep like a tank behind or something, or keep a damage dealer behind to prevent like a key unit from dying, I'd prefer to get just a holdover Glimmer with like +10 magic. Okay, so not what I want, but I will take that. If I could hold over, that'd be ideal. Hold over, Glimmer, +10. That's gonna kill everything we need. There's literally nothing that can stop this deck. This deck is just, it's gone. We'll pay 20 gold to make that card much better. I will dupe. Do we dupe the Glimmer? No. The Glimmer's honestly gonna be fine. Yeah, I think the Glimmer's fine. I don't think we need to play it. I'm content with not having this for the extra 175 points. This might help my points as well, though, to be honest. Firewall is a good first or second round card because it helps you get around the points where you're really weak, you know, and whenever maybe those 40 unit 2 attack units go up to the top, it helps you mitigate the points loss from those. I'm going to shoot for killing in the middle. I think that's ideal. Glimmer's not really going to do much on this floor, so this Glimmer is actually just really bad. I should have upgraded it +10 if I had the chance. I think I did have the chance and I just ignored it, to be honest. That's going to be good. That sap is what's frustrating. The 6 sap, because of the duality, means that these guys come in with like literally no health or no attack. You're going to be great, especially because of these guys. You're going to be great. So we're just going to be like lightly tapping Seraph with our 1 damage, and it's going to deal 1500 because of the rage and the +30 that Little Fade's going to apply. Oh, it's insane. And I need to actually keep you alive, because if you kill Little Fade, then the whole combo starts. If I don't keep you alive, so if I were just a Memento Mori you, they would literally do like 3 whatever rage you apply, and then, you know, that damage. So this is the best thing to do. We'll Glimmer down low. Might as well Memento. Doesn't really matter. And then, oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a whole bunch of damage. I have no problem just swatting Seraph like this. Actually, the faster we can swat, the better. This is the Glimmer holdover. Is it worth playing? I'll basically save 14 health on you. It might be better just to clear out these boys next turn, because I want you to be the one that kills Little Fade. And then we'll put like you down here. Maybe just upgrade them. Basically, the next time Seraph comes to the middle floor, we should get the kill. So I put you down there just thinking, oh, this is perfect. We're gonna get the kill in like 2 turns. Is there any way I can mess this up? I mean, just playing cards, apparently. Might as well bring out a little Fade. I want her to watch. I want her to be involved in the final confrontation. I'm gonna take 3 damage I didn't need to. Can I possibly make something free? I could, look at that. Alright. Well, this was a much easier run than I made it. I just got absolutely melted by that challenge. The multi-strike stealth boys just slaughtered me. So 51-460, I think that was in line with the highest player, but like, I had the foresight, right? I knew what to expect. So that score does not count whatsoever. I'm kind of just playing it to fill it out. If we go back to the challenge here, I want to see what everybody scored. Yeah, oh, I would have finally taken it. That's a rough score. 12,000's a rough score. I want to see if everybody else did what we did. Or did what I did, I guess. Double Dante, you gave him a large stone, which was a solid pick. I think that I prefer him being smaller, but I get it. I know why you did it, especially with a paraffin. Little Fade, Extinguish. I don't know how you would have used all of these though. So I'm not certain what your combo was. Molded to bring back a Little Fade, and then looks like you tossed all of the random molds, most of the random molds. Interesting setup. Units get an extra upgrade slot. Bounty Stalker carried you through. That's actually incredibly cool. I like that you went a different way instead of relying on the Dante. I feel like a 28 Dante though still was just destroying people. 137 times 2. So you were able to kill him very, very often. I wonder if were you using Crushing Demise to kill Bounty Stalker? Or even Petrified Skull, to be honest. That's really cool. Awesome. I love the combos. I love the sets. It's very fun looking at like how different people did their builds. Yeah, so you had 2 large stones and then 1 single. So you must have duped him, given him a large stone, and then duped him. The Holiest Shield, you made it much cheaper, so it's way better. Yeah, everybody used the mold or the holdover, but then you kept your prone to mold, so I think you probably had a lot of reform. Like a ton of reform, which is what I did as well, but the holdover let you select at least. Yeah, all right, cool, very awesome. So thank you very much for participating, everybody. As I said, this is me doing this kind of early, so it's possible that others will join in at the time of, but I will pause the video right now and I'm gonna run back to go create a new challenge. All right, I've grabbed a custom challenge. Broken Valve and Come Prepared means they kind of synergize in some way, which means you're going to have 12 random cards. You're not going to be able to pick your Volatile Gauge deck. So it will be a little bit of a chaos. I think it'll come down to who gets to play their deck better. And then return on investment will kind of help you mitigate some of the chaos that Broken Valve provides. Umbra and Stygian Guard. Stygian Guard are mostly selected for some of their crazy spells. And then Umbra honestly have some really interesting strategies you could pull off with Ember Drain and Broken Valve. So I kind of like this setup between the 3 of them. Covenant rank 12 or 10 as well is going to be Dazed on the top floor, but it's going to not have the extra percentage for merchant costs. So that's kind of not to mitigate return on investment. The name is Pakistan Conclude Diana, which is, I did not expect to see a name in the name of a country in the same one, but you know, it's all right. They have some sort of randomization engine. So if you would like to participate in this, we will be running this. We'll keep the leaderboard rolling per usual, and I will do my run next weekend. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.